Hi everybody, welcome back to Herba Pharmacy Natural Healing Vibrant Health series. This is number 2 of the Getting Back Your Immune for HIV AIDS clients. And what we're going to be dealing with today is the last 3 barriers. In our last article, we covered the metals and asbestos detox. And in this article, we are going to be covering the last 3, which is PCBs, benzene, and isodiazole. One thing that must be mentioned before we continue is, although this is a rather complex modality or protocol to implement, there are steps that can be taken one at a time to avoid confusion or avoid becoming overwhelmed with dealing with these 2 conditions. What we have done too is we've made ourselves available to do consults for you. The consultation will be done and then you will have an action plan which literally gives you step for step, starting at the beginning point, following all the way through to the end of all the protocols that you should follow. Also in our Dr. Hilda Clark, The Cure of HIV and AIDS, you will see, if you purchase the book, there is a full 2 weeks protocol for advanced HIV AIDS patients. And it gives you, again, step for step guidance on how to implement it, where to start, and what products you need for the program. Basically, we're going to just in very, very short cover the 3 topics because, as I said, they are quite complex and most people don't even know there's such a thing as benzenes, isodiazole, or PCBs. What on earth are these things that affect us as humans, even those without HIV and AIDS? We determined that benzene was one of the primary barriers that needed to be attended to. Now, if we look at just very, very briefly what benzene, where benzene is contained, if you have a look at all your petroleum products, so it's your creams, your makeups, your shampoos, your conditioners, your body lotions, the products you use to clean your home, all these items are either chemically isodized, which is dyes that are in them, or they are PCBs, or they have a form of benzene in them. So in all 3 cases, what we are looking at doing, and please do us a favor and read the full article, it'll give you a very, very in-depth explanation of each of these items. But if we're looking as an overall and a general, for HIV AIDS clients, we have to consider doing a full cleanup. So it's a full body detox, but not only that, we have to look at cleaning up the chemicals out of the home, cleaning up the chemicals from the body, and personal hygiene products. When we're looking at items like benzene, they even appear in some of our normal foods that you would never imagine they would appear in. Cooking oils. Products are dusted with a specific protecting coat to keep them fresher longer. They are dipped in it sounds awful, and it is awful, almost like a Jik content where some of the products are dipped into so that they kill the bacteria off. But just remember, in Jik is benzene, PCBs, isodiazole. It's awful stuff to be taking internally. With the HIV AIDS patients too, all it takes is the minuscule dose of benzene to react with the HIV virus and the AIDS virus again. So what we've got to be extremely careful of is keeping the body clean. We've got the protocols all listed for you. The benzene side is covered extensively. The PCPs, these are things that we get from, like our waters. For example, PCP with babies, dummies, teethers, they've got a benzene content to it. Your glasses, brand new from the optometrist, it's got a benzene, or sorry, a PCB coating on it. Benzene is in there as well. Dentures is another thing. So in the HIV AIDS books, it actually shows you how to harden, how to clean your glasses the best way, how to harden your dentures, and even harden the fillings that you have in the mouth that are part and parcel of those kind of plastic benzene with the PCBs. When we look at azo dyes, obviously this makes common sense to most people. Dyes are dyes. We're not supposed to be taking them into our body. One of Dr. Hilda Clark's most well-known sayings is, why are we eating painted food? Why put a dye on a product? If it is X color, it is X color. So the azo dyes extend all the way through from artificial colorants through to breads. For example, it's got a blue, what we call a blue dye in it, and that's that soft feel that whenever you're buying bread, that's what gives you the idea that it is a fresh bread when you touch it, and it gives. That's the commercially produced breads. So we've got to look at cleaning up the diet exceptionally well. We've got to boost the immune system, but before we can boost immune, we've got to remove these 5 barriers: the benzene, the metals, the PCBs, the azo dyes, and the asbestos. We've got to get that out of the system to enable the immune system now to kick in on its own, to empower it to be able to take the extra overload that it's now carrying, cleaning up or trying to clean up all these things. We've also got quite a few pointers in how you can remove specific barriers from your body with olive oil, bicarbonate of soda. When we're doing the ozonated olive oil, especially when we're dealing with HIV AIDS and you're taking large quantities of it to remove the PCBs from your system and from your liver, it's paramount importance to take vitamin E. We've got that in the article for you as well, to explain to you that it needs a reducer. Taking huge amounts of ozonated, and it's ozonation products, can be a little bit hazard, so we've always got to take a reducer with it to balance it out. We've got pointers on how you can clean your products and make sure that your products are washed clean from all the coatings of protective, so-called protective coatings, and coatings to preserve them longer, how to clean your products prior to use. In the book of HIV AIDS Advanced section, as I said, there is a whole 2-week full protocol for the advanced HIV AIDS, and we've got some really amazing results. Please do us a favor, subscribe, turn on the icon bell so that you get notified every time a new video comes up. Pop onto our website, read the full blog in its entirety with Series 1, and you will get a beautiful overall idea. For those that are needing assistance, that feel too overwhelmed, that feel that it's too much to absorb, as I said, we are offering a consultation, which then gives you a full action plan from top to bottom, and we can cut it into small bite-sized chunks. We walk the journey with you, as we have done with all our HIV AIDS patients. So do not feel overwhelmed and feel alone. We are fully geared up to assist you and help you. For those that want consults, please phone us on 033-330-7613 and make an appointment so that we can assist you. For those that wish to do the journey on their own as a self-help, buy the book, read the book. Very important. It gives you the full overall idea of what you're dealing with. And read our articles as well. Extra specials will be put up on the website for additional products that we'll be using and suggesting use of in Article 2. And once again, we thank you so much for joining us. Join us again next week when we do an overall of what we have been covering in March, and then give you a beautiful new topic that is going to come forward for the month of April. So thank you so much, and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.